Warning! Graphic pest control video ahead. Do not watch if you might be offended. If, however, you really like pest control videos, then sit back and watch us as we control pest populations with silenced air rifles here in the UK. We're out at the poultry farm again, and Bro's on his favourite pallet. Spots a rat very early on and rolls it a nice high body shot there. Usually put a pellet through the shoulder, it's the heart and lungs. Does much the same job as the head shot if you can't see the head properly. And that's kicked through behind that nettle and dropped dead. Quick scan backwards and forwards, just in case we get any other interested rats who want the same treatment. But not many do. They're taunting Bro, moving all over the place. This one comes out, takes the shot, and if you look at this pellet, here it is climbing, and there it goes, straight under its chin. Didn't go exactly where it's planned. Yet another rat. Takes a shot. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Sometimes they kick into the back and you can't find them. He hasn't spotted any of the movement. Here's the pellet leaving the gun. And there it is. It's going to collide straight with the side of his head, so I'll call that one a hit. Another dead rat. It looks like it's destined to be one of them nights. The very few rats we do see aren't hanging around. This one pegs it into the back there, disappears there in a hole. And Bro scans around, spots one in the back of this shed. There's another set of wire at the back there and Bro doesn't realise. He took a ricochet off the back set there. The rat still stays still. And the second shot, he managed to weave it through two sets of wire there. It's trapped between a board and a wire and kicks to the side and dies. As so often happens, quick scan around, spots another eye. The Bro decides to take this one on and dry fires. Yes indeed, it's going to be one of those nights. Over to me now, and my problem of the evening is ducks. Rats under that shed, and these things keep wandering away. Quite annoying really. I eventually spot this one. I wobbled there, didn't tuck it into his armpit properly, fit in mid-body. So take a second shot. The pellets penetrate quite a way at this range, so I'm pretty sure it's going to go up into his heart and lungs area. Much like Bro, I can't get them to stop still either. I spot them racing around in the background. I spot this one running around. He stops still. I ponder a bit too long really. Eventually take the shot. It looks good. Pass through the head, hit the wall behind. And a bit of jumping about, but I'm not concerned. Until I see it hold his head up. So I give it a second shot. That's pretty much a high body shot, the second one. And not content with that, he has a third one. I don't mind taking more than one if I think it needs it. I spot movement in one of the pens. Two rats this time. It's going to feed on duck food. A bit of squabbling going on or something. The one seems to have run away. So it comes back to the feeder. Just needs him to stick his head up in the air really. Or do that. Nice head impact there. Now the rat seemed to jump on him for some reason. The other one's disappeared. That was against the back fence now. So zoom out, much easier to pick up the rats. I spot one under a shed. They like under sheds, and so do I. They sit still, they think they're safe. And again I put two into this one, so I'm not overly sure whether the first one did the business, but looking at this I think it did. This is another evening. I'm out on my own. I'm sat in the nettles, waiting to look under Bro's favourite pallet. There's me setup, Super 10, the night sight, and S50. As it starts to get dark, under the sheds is usually a good spot for rat movement. I'm greeted with the sight of these young chickens. Seem to be setting up ready to roost here, so this will be a no-go area for tonight, so can't risk damaging the livestock. So I have to move position. So I go to another area. And it wasn't long before I spot movement with my naked eye. Around this bowl area, so I turn the night sight on it. It's very difficult to see. It's not dark enough really. I can see just about enough to take a shot if necessary. I can see movement to the left hand side of this bowl. There's quite clearly a rat there. So I pick the chair up and move sideways, reposition myself. I made it the head and made a good shot on him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a good one. Sounded like a good impact anyway. Where to find him? It's pretty easy. There he is, dead in the grass. I spotted this fella. I just put that down to being tired. Bit trigger happy there. The shot would have been good if it hadn't moved his head. Didn't take long to spot it in the weeds at the back, and that duck just ran by. When I started watching that rat, it was a good 2 metres to the side, sat down. Frightened me to death. Could so easily have shot it. I found the rat in the nettles. Stone dead. So at least something went right. I've seen movement around this bowl, under the shed. I'm trying to anticipate a head pop up somewhere to take a shot at it. And I'm seeing nothing. So I lose patience. I turn the recorder off, only to have to turn it on again straight away as the head pops up. I knock it straight back down again. I've hit that one through the front of the face, but it's moving its head. So I'll give it another shot, I think. That's more like it. Takes away any doubt. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And nothing else is looking out. There it was. Didn't move far at all. It's really slow tonight. I've moved position to another part of the farm. I put a bowl down there earlier on. Just clocked this little rat run away. As I zoom back, I spot an eye in the back of the shed. I need to see it run off. Not having much luck here at all. And I blink my eyes. This one runs out and sits on the edge. Nice pass through there. And drop him straight off the side of that little feeder tray. Bit of helicopter tail. It's only a baby rat really. But they all count. And there he is. Didn't get far at all. Not long after, a bit further away, this one runs out. Catch him with a good shot. Just as the owner pulls onto the field to put the ducks away and the chickens. I'm going to stone that one. There he is. I spent the next half an hour chatting to the owner. Might as well, I'm not getting much joy on the rats. I spot this one pop out for a drink. That's more like it. At least it's starting to look like it's going right now. It's a good spot here. They eat the poultry food. It's nice and dry. They come out for a drink. There's a little bit of a puddle there. It's a very good spot. And they bleed out quite well as well. Usually the blood acts as a bit of an attractant. I spot eyes in the shed. This one sticks his head up. catch him with a good shot there. It's a bit of a mound where they've dug under that corner of the pen. It's like a bit of a bunker, as you can see there. He bled out quite a lot as he thrashed around. I spot this one in another location. Anticipate his head popping up. And drop him straight onto the floor. And this one ran off when I did that. Within seconds, it starts to approach back again. I track it all the way. And we're still twitching. That's more like it. Straight on shots are what we like. Pellet goes straight down into them normally. This one turns into a right acrobatic little fella. He eventually flops into the feed tray. It's not a bad sized rat compared to the last one. And back to back 2 there. So I was happy with that. And there they are. You can see the size comparison. Second one was quite a lot larger, but just as dead. So I go for wonder, spot this fella coming out from under the chicken coops in one of the pens, and as it runs round, turns to face me, I knock it straight over. I'm resting on a fence post, looking into the pen over the top. Could have done with my shooting sticks I bought at the Stony Show that I haven't used yet. But the shot was probably one of my best of the night. And then this one comes out to investigate his friend. I just wanted to stick his head up so I could stick a pellet in it. It's got to be patient sometimes. I don't want to wound it. There we are. No, not tonight. He takes off. That one's the last of my night. Nice shot to finish on, considering some of the shots I had earlier on. Collected together a modest 10. It's better than our last sessions we had. Hopefully it'll improve. There's no prizes for guessing where they all ended up just before I went home. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.